Guys, Token Vaping, and this time, as you can tell, I'm doing an update on Moonshine Vapors. They are, if you've checked my previous video on Moonshine, they have done a bit of an update to their juice line and their labels. So I'm not really going to go in depth with every specific detail on it like I did in my previous video. You can check out my other video on my YouTube channel under VapeMoonshine. For flavor profiles, you can check the little comment detail box. I did list all the flavor profiles there if you want to know the flavors. They didn't change the names of the flavors or what their profiles were, but they did update their flavor. And the main reason why I'm doing this update is because I had made the mistake. They have a nicotine level. They have 4 of them, a 0, a 2, a 4, and a 6. Now, I'm more used, like most people, I'm used to the 0, 3, 6, maybe a 9, 12, and 18s. So I was under the assumption that if I vaped a 4, it wouldn't be that big of a change for me. Was I wrong on that one? Wow. So I tried the 4 and I basically got kind of like a nick rush off of it. Not something I'm used to. It was kind of odd for me just because I'm so used to not having it anymore. So it kind of threw me off a bit, and for that I do apologize. That was my mistake. My sincerest apologies to VapeMoonshine. Thank you guys for allowing me to redo this video for you. Just a quick rundown. They are based in St. Paul, Minnesota. They do have a certified lab there where this is made in their facility. It is diacetyl free, and they do have paperwork to prove that for verification if it's requested. This was based in 2014, and they do offer 2 bottle sizes that you can purchase: a 30 ml for $21.95 and a 120 ml for $59.95. So it's a really good deal actually for an amazing line of juice. They do have a Facebook and an Instagram, and they also have a website. If you go to vapeeasy.com is their website there. So definitely go and check them out. They were just at Vaping in the Sun in Arizona, I believe. And I apologize that I really wish I could have made that one to meet these guys. I've had the pleasure of talking to a few of them, and they just are an amazing group of guys. They are very supportive of the vaping community. They're very dedicated, and they were very focused on making sure that what they're putting out is, you know, a high quality, top shelf, amazing juice line for an affordable price for that all-around vaping experience. So, you know, definitely give them a look. Follow them, give them a like, check out their juice if you haven't gotten it into the shops yet or not. Like I said, their flavors are Costello's Downfall, Cloud B, Cereal Boss, StrawBrulee, Nightcap, the Dawn, and Purple Dragon. As I said, if you go to my previous video, and actually I will go ahead and list the flavor profiles in this video as well, so you can see them. I don't want to rehash the same old things and just kind of be boring on that. I did want to focus on their update and my reaction to vaping it and on a more comfortable vaping level for me with the change in the nicotine. So this is their new labels. And actually, give me 1 second. I think I actually have one of their older bottles, so that, yes, this was their previous bottle. One of the reasons, I believe, if I remember right from what they told me, you see the MN right here, that's from Minnesota, and then they had the Moonshine. One of the main reasons why they wanted to change this and update it, one, just to be more with the times and everything else, but putting Minnesota on it kind of segregated them to specifically Minnesota, so to speak. I understand it, I totally get it, and I think it was a good idea, it was a good move. As you can see, they kept the Moonshine itself, they kept it the same way. They've just darkened the label itself and made it a bit more eye-catching as far as like that just to give you a show there. But they kept the logo itself basically the same. They just put a darker wood feel on the back of the background in the label. I like this look. I think it is a great look on their part. So good job with that, guys. It does say 18 only with the warning on the back. It says do not drink. They did change, I believe in my first video I stated that their mix ratio was a 90-10. They did lower it to an 80-20. The main reason why I feel they did this was to enhance the flavor a bit more, so to bring out the flavor a bit more, so it wasn't so heavy on the VG. Does not hamper it at all. The clouds, I will show you that here in a second. The clouds are still just as abundant as they were on the previous line, but the flavor definitely, oh my god, the flavor definitely comes out much more in this one. It does have the ingredients as well right here. It does have the name of the flavor and then a quick profile, and that's one of the things that's really cool. I pointed that out in my first video, but I did want to reshare that. Still, it's a little different. You know, there are more companies that are doing this. However, it's still not something that is done on every single company that comes out, but they put the flavor profile on the bottle. And I think that's cool because sometimes, you know, you grab a bottle and you're not fully sure, or you may not remember, you know, what the flavor profile is. Instead of having to go and dig for the card if you have it, or the flavor menu if they were gracious enough to send you one, or having to look it up online, it's right there. I mean, it makes it easy and it makes it more convenient, and that's really cool. There is the Nick level there. As you see, it is a 2 this time. That's on me. And the American flag, premium USA e-liquid, all of their ingredients, as most companies nowadays are trying to stay with, they are locally sourced and they are pharmaceutical grade and 100% kosher and as real and as authentic and genuine and all of that you want to do. They're trying to make sure that everything they put into these bottles is the proper ingredients. And then the logo on the front. Sorry, I kind of had a brain fart there. Now, real quick, as I stated, they did lower the mix ratio. It is an 80-20 now instead of a 90-10. In no way does it hamper this. I thought this was a rock solid line, an amazing all day vape line for any of the flavors previously. It has just been exemplified by and enhanced by their new update. Now, I'm not a mixologist. I'm not an expert behind the scenes in the facility. So I don't know exactly what they did specifically, but I do know that they did do a bit of tweaking to the flavors. Whatever they did was definitely a positive thing for them, because this line has just gotten that much better. I'm going to show you here the vape clouds on this real fast. Before I do that, as always, I do have to give a quick shout out real quick. The cotton that I only use now, this is the only one that I use. It's Texas Tough by USA_Vape Mama. Definitely check her out on Instagram. She is one of my sponsors, and it is a great cotton. It's not a cheap cotton ball. So real quick here, and it is an 80-20, so even though they did lower the VG in it slightly, it still is a pretty thick solid liquid. And this is the Cloud B, as you saw in here. Now, they do have the safety seal ring here that is attached to the child safety cap. So when you get it, it is definitely locked. If it is not, as I try to state in all my videos, if it is not, please do not vape it for health and safety reasons. Reach out to the company. They are an amazing group of guys. They will do everything they can to make sure that they compensate you for the problem. I have not had any with this or the other set that they were gracious enough to send me. I haven't seen or heard of a whole lot of problems, so they are very thorough as far as making sure that what they send out is properly sealed and everything else. But please, just on the safe side, make sure you check all your bottles before you try using them. So as always now, as you can see there, I am vaping at 65, and I will show you the new Moonshine Cloud B. See? No lack of clouds. Big boost in flavor. This is the Cloud B, which is a creamy banana custard. That's all you taste is a creamy banana flavor throughout the entire vape. and it was good the first time. I liked it the first time. I really like it this time, and with the lower nicotine in it, now I get more of a fuller flavor out of it without worrying about the extra nicotine in there giving me a bit of a nick rush or anything like that. So again, if you vape a 3, as in my case, for me, going high, one step higher was not the better choice. Going one down made more sense for me this time. And I don't know about many other vapors. As I state in all of my videos, please do not take what I'm saying as set in stone or law. This is just my opinion. This is my reaction to this. This is how I feel. Most vapors that I know, when you go down in a level of nicotine, it's like going from a regular cigarette to a light. You get that feeling of you're missing something, so then it makes you want to vape more. I didn't get it so much with this line, which is really impressive with me, because I have had that before in other companies. If I go down a level in nicotine, even if it's just a bit like this, going from a 3 to a 2, I get that feeling of not enough, so that it makes me have to hit it more. This, I could still vape the same way, the same comfortability, the same enjoyment. So whatever they did, like I said, whatever updates, whatever tweaks they did to this, they did an amazing job. So Moonshine Vapes, definitely my hat's off to you for that one. Well, not this one, because I'm keeping this one. This is a cool hat. As you can tell, clouds are definitely thick, and it just full flavor. And with some of the other flavors as well that I vaped on, you do not lose any of the flavor, which is awesome. So, like I said, I didn't want to go super in depth with this. I wanted to keep this kind of a shorter, just an update video, so to speak. But Moonshine, you guys have really knocked this one out of the park. You had a good line before. I feel now with what you've done to this, and just even if it's just simple little things here and there, but it's now a great line. Guys, definitely check them out. If your shop does not carry them still, definitely have them reach out to them. They are more than willing to accommodate, other shops and everything else. All they want to do is help expand the vaping experience as a whole. Great group of guys, great company, amazing line of juice. Definitely check them out. If you've already tried them before, keep going with it. It's definitely a line that you need to have in your collection. So with that update, Moonshine Vapors, thank you guys so much. I am so grateful for the opportunity that you have given me. I'm so thankful for your support and in everything vaping related. You guys have an amazing line. You guys are a great group of guys, a great company. Anything that I can do to continue to help you guys, just, let me know. I'll be here. I'm Token Vaping. I'm employed at Pacific Vapes. You can hit me up here on YouTube, tokenvaping@gmail.com, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Anything you guys need to know, want to know, feel you should know, hit me up, let me know. I will do everything I can to find out what I can for you to help enhance your vaping experience. That's what it's all about. We're all here to support each other. We're not here to tear each other down. Just be good to one another. Until next time, guys, vape on, vape strong. Have a good night.